I welcome you all to our press meet today on the occasion on the launch of InPlus 25. InPlus 25 is the 10th exhibition on plastic which is being held in Kolkata by Indian Plastic Federation. I have with me, I am the chairman of InPlus 25. On the dais we have Mr. Lalit Agarwal, who is the president of Indian Plastic Federation. We have Mr. Alok Tibrewala, who is the National Advisory Board Chairman of InPlus 25. We have Mr. Shyamlal Agarwal, who is the Honorary Secretary of Indian Plastic Federation. Then we have Mr. Amit Agarwal, who is the Honorary Vice President of Indian Plastic Federation and Co-Chairman of InPlus 25. So let's start the press meet now.
Good evening, gentlemen. I welcome you all to the press meet on the occasion of launch function of InPlus 25. And InPlus 25 this time will be the 10th edition will be entering, and it will be held in the month of 28 February to 3rd March 25.
Yes, good evening, members of press. My name is Alok Tibrewala. So, I was the past president of the federation. I'm the NAB chairman here, and besides, I'm also regional chairman for Press Council, the Export Promotion Council for Eastern India, and also happen to be chairman for Plast India, the apex body of the Plastic Associations All India. And it's nice, and thank you so much for coming. And I hope this will be very, very fruitful, and we exchange a lot of information, and any questions that goes in your mind, we'll try to answer.
Good evening, my friends from Press and Media. Myself, Amit Kumar Agarwal. I am Vice President, Indian Plastic Federation and Co-Chairman of the InPlus 25 exhibition. I welcome you all. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. Myself is Shyamlal Agarwal, Honorary Secretary of IPF. I am also Executive Member of MCCI, and we welcome you all. Thank you.
Thanks everyone. I would like to update about the InPlus 25. InPlus 25 is the 10th edition of the InPlus series, which is being organized by Indian Plastic Federation. The first exhibition was held in the year 1981. Since then, we have already completed 9 editions, which has really helped to develop the plastic industry in the eastern region. This time, we have come back the exhibition with a tagline of "The future is East." Because the future in the plastic industry, the eastern India is still underdeveloped. Western region, north and the south, they are well developed due to automobile sector, the white goods and all. Eastern India is still underdeveloped, and our consumption is much lower in this part of India. So we have come up with the tagline of "The future is East." We have petrochemicals in eastern part of India, which is Haldia Petrochemicals in West Bengal. A big petrochemical is in Odisha by Indian Oil Corporation Limited, and then the BPCL GAIL, who are in the Assam region. So there is ample availability of the raw material. Once the raw material is available in the region, the development definitely grows, because people don't have to bring the raw material from outside. Locally, when the raw material is available, the local industries flourish and they can plant themselves. And that's the reason which our tagline is "The future is East." We are hoping that the next decade is of the Eastern India in the plastic sector. Since it is still very much low per capita in comparison to India, all over India and the world. So this time our exhibition is in the Vishwa Bangla Mela Prangan, which we know is a Milan Mela ground. We have a total 9,000 square meter of the area, the sellable area. We will be selling around 9,000. The total area available in the 2 halls of Milan Mela is 20,000 square meter. Out of that, 9,000 meter will be a sellable area with us. So out of that, we are expecting a total exhibitor around 500 exhibitors from all over India as well overseas countries. We are expecting participants from 8 countries, which are located in ASEAN country, Far East Asia, Middle East and European countries. We used to have a large chunk of exhibitors from China because China is the main supplier of the machines in India right now. Still pre-COVID also, and now still China is the main supplier. But due to the Indian government policy or visa policy, they are unable to participate. Otherwise, they occupy nearly 15% of our area is by the Chinese. They normally, when we had the pre-COVID in the year 2001-8, when the exhibition was in Eco Park exhibition ground, they had one complete hall and more than 100 exhibitors from China came there. So we may not see the participation from Chinese, but the other countries are looking at the opportunity that, okay, Chinese are not coming, we have opportunities. In place what we have Taiwanese. Taiwanese say, let's, when you don't have, we have more opportunity to sell to Indian market, so we will be coming here. Then we have from Vietnam, we have the people coming. Thailand also, they charge not in machine, but they are into raw materials. Taiwan, Thailand and here. Then we have from Korea, we have from Taiwan, Korea, and then we have Middle East and European countries. So we are hopeful that a large number of foreign exhibitors will be coming and participating, and expecting a 500 square meter area. InPlus is the only international plastic exhibition in Eastern India. There is no other exhibition in Eastern India. That means Bengal, Odisha, Bihar, Jharkhand, Assam, northeastern states. Our exhibition InPlus cover all these regions. People from the industry people, those who are trying to migrate into the plastic industry, they try to come into the, to look at the InPlus only. They don't go to the New Delhi, they don't go to the Mumbai exhibition, but they come here first. So they know that InPlus we have to come, whatever we are looking for the raw material or we are looking for the machinery, we can get in this region, in this exhibition. So our exhibition mainly focus in the Eastern market. That's why our tagline is the future is East. Moreover, as India is the gateway of the neighboring countries, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Myanmar, they are the visitors from there, the industrialists from these countries also come a lot in our exhibitions. So our exhibition serves as a catalyst for the development of plastic industry in Eastern India. And we are hopeful that we will try to increase the size of this exhibition. Earlier it used to be a small exhibition. We started the exhibition in 1981 with 500 square meter only. From 500 square meter we have reached to 9,000 square meter. But it's a Kolkata don't have a more bigger area now. If we get a total more double the area, 40,000 square meter as well, we have the exhibitors who are willing to come, but we have to refuse them. Sorry, we don't have space because Milan Mela has only 2 halls with a total capacity of 20,000 square meter, and out of that 50% is only we can use it for selling to the exhibitors.
Why is that? Sorry. Why is that you can sell?
Because
why you can't sell 20,000?
I can sell. We can sell, I am saying. We can sell, but we don't have the space available in Kolkata. Kolkata don't have a bigger area. The exhibitions hall. Then we have even the Eco Park has both part of the Eco Park. If we combine, still we cannot get more than 10 or 11,000 square meter. So Kolkata really need a one big exhibition convention center, which can accommodate at least 40 to 50,000 square meter of exhibition area, not these two. Maybe the government, once they see that it's a need of the hour when the development is coming up, not in plastic, it is coming in Among the sectors, when we have a mining, when we have other sectors, they cannot come here because due to limitation, they need more and more space. You will not believe, Samiji, that we have so much of inquiry. कई को तो हम लोग को काटना पड़ता है, वो बोलता है 200 स्क्वायर मीटर तो बोला प्लीज टेक 100 only. This is the situation with us. Pending, wait list, अगर कोई cancellation होगा तो हम लोग देगा. So we are hoping that the people, Bengal government, when they thought of this building this Milan Mela, at that time 5 years back, this was big enough. For Kolkata, इसके लिए बड़ा exhibition ground ही है. But need of the hour is more bigger. And our exhibition is the largest sectoral exhibition in Eastern India. इतना बड़ा exhibition कहीं नहीं होता है, कोई sector में नहीं होता है इतना बड़ा exhibition. And plastic industry, as you know, our Alok ji and others will highlight more about the industry. I am speaking about the exhibitions. So,
Together with everything you want to talk on sustainability and recycling. This is a hot topic. And I come to this in the end. Let me explain you why Bengal. 2 years back, we had around 5,000 units operating in Bengal. Today, it is 6,000. Last 10 to 12 years, none of the units operating in the business of plastics has closed. Everybody is expanding. That is one key thing. The total production, if you look the plastic processing industry today, it is crossing 5 lakh crore per India. Literally.
5 lakh
Crore. It is a 5 lakh crore industry in India. It is much bigger than most of the industries you envisage, be it pharmaceutical, be it paper, be it glass. And the beauty is 90% is in MSME sector and evenly spread across land and boundaries of this country. So it is giving you very, very uniform growth pan-India basis. Number two. When you talk about the total volume, today India processes around 20 million metric tons of polymer. Bengal today is at 10%, literally now. We were at 6.5% 5 years back. That time, your total polymer processing was 15 million metric ton. Now, when it goes to 20 million metric ton, your percentage in national share is going up. So it means Bengal is having a compounded growth which is higher than national average. Number two. Total turnover expected in Bengal, you can say what the processing industry is adding around 30-35,000 crores every year. So when you process that much, you sell that much, you are adding to the GDP, you are adding to the GST revenue also. Now let me come to why investment in Bengal. If you look at the consumption pattern, Bengal still imports 40% of its requirement from outside the states. And 10% is imports. And 10%, in that 10%, 9% is from China. So now when the world is looking at China plus one, India is the best bet globally because we have mastered the art of geopolitical stability. What the industry looks is as a stable government. Probably Bengal gives you one of the most stable government in any state in India. So with the stable state government comes stable policies. The quality of administrators that we have, the quality of department secretaries, believe me, it is one of the best experience to work in Bengal. As far as exports are concerned, the total export from India is around 23 billion.
23
Billion. Billion.
dollar.
Yes, US dollar 23 billion. The worldwide it is 2300 billion if you factor in all other allied lines. So India is just at 1% export of how much import and export is happening in the globe. And for the government of India also, plastic is a thrust area where we have been given target to double the capacity or triple exports in the next 5 years. Bengal exports around 540 billion US dollar. So there is where I see opportunity, and of course, while we have land ports, a deep sea port is need of an hour. If we can have a deep sea port, lot has been spoken, you must know about Tajpur. But believe me, if you have a deep sea port, you will see a major shift in economy, in terms of industrialization, in terms of export revenues, in terms of foreign companies coming here. So port is a major constraint. Bengal is faring, when I talk to you about all these growth stories, sometimes they look very, very unrealistic. But all I am talking with you is on data, which are facts, real, and which have been achieved. Now you see, a lot of change in Bengal in last 13 years. Bengal was a 4.5 lakh crore economy in 2011. India was hovering around 1.8 trillion. Today, it is a 18 lakh crore economy. So Bengal literally has become 4 times of its economy size in 13 years. India has gone to say 2.5, 2.8. The GDP growth in Bengal is averaging around 12%, 12.5% year on year, much higher than national average. So when the world is talking about India nearly touching $4 trillion, $4 trillion now, and India expected to touch $10 trillion by 2033. I see Bengal adding at least 40,000 lakh crore in its GDP in next 10 years. And there is where the growth is. Today, if you talk about economy, we are the 6th largest economy. We are the 6th largest economy, state economy in India. Considering the size, I think we have covered a fair distance. Another beautiful part of Bengal is while you have neighboring countries, you are bordering literally 6 states, and none of our neighboring states are industrially developed. They are not yet the preferred destination for MSMEs to invest. So sitting in Bengal, you are able to cater to around 40 to 45% population of this country. So you have a market of at least 60-65 crore Indians, even if you produce locally. So that is why what we see year on year, there is a growth. Per capita income, 2011, we were talking about 54,000 rupees, 54,000. Today, 24, it is expected that the per capita income of Bengal will be literally 1,98,000 or 2 lakh. So again, 4 times. And we are more or less at national average today. So when you have disposable income coming to general people, you have a socio-economic development which is a balanced development,